Hello, I'm Andrew with Between Two Beards, and this is just another quickie video for the Devastation Indines stuff that I got with my Kickstarter pledge. So I'm going to do a really quick look at the extended edition. I'm not really sure if this is one of those things that's like I'm assuming this is available on the Level 99 website for sale once all the Kickstarter fulfillment goes out, but just figured I would take a super quick look at it for you guys to see what all was on here, because again, I'm having trouble getting into this package because I didn't come prepared. So there we go. Alright, there we go. So extended edition is it is the Chibi and Pixel stand-ups, which would be the 8-bit stuff. It's equipment cards, and then it's the updates to War of Indines. It also has the mascot fighters and the alternate costume cards. So I think these are probably updates for War of Indines. They came in their own little separate thing. There's a Tempest one, and then there's a Hellgate one. I'm not sure. I think his name's Hellgate, or maybe that's just an ability. I'm not sure. Sorry. Those are probably names of abilities. I'm actually, yes, they are names of abilities because of the way the card is set up. So I apologize. I'm not sure. Oh, the Danny and Claus and Windhall. So let's see. First sheet, you have Chibi stand-ups for the fighters, and I mean, it's, you know, it's fun. It's really cool that they kind of have this cool little thing going on with their game. They are double-sided. Same thing on the back side. So that way they're representative, and if I remember correctly, never mind. But yeah, they're representative on both sides. So it's very cool. You know, they have a lot of fun with their product at level 99. So you've got your 8-bit stand-ups, which are pretty interesting looking, honestly, and you gotta know these characters, really know which ones are which. I mean, they do stand out. I mean, I know, without knowing their names, I do recognize some of them already as who they would be in the game, so that's cool. We've got alternate costumes, so you see they've got just kind of alternate looks, and they're still kind of maintain their standard look, I guess, but they kind of have something else going on with them, which is cool. I almost have a harder time telling who's who on this, though, than I do with the pixel stuff. And then, of course, this is the sheet with the bosses on it. As well as the Borneo and I can't remember the other one's name. Oops. And chibis for some other guys on here, it looks like, and some alternate arts for a couple other people. So that's pretty cool. So let's see if I can't get into one of these really fast. I guess this whole stack is part of extended, I believe, and this is the equipment and cards for different stuff. So you have this whole stack is just weapons and some different armor and stuff. Oops, sorry. It's just different weapons and armor and different things. So that's pretty cool. And they all have a value on here. And they're also using a lot of these items as their icons on the BattleCon web portal. And you have this must be okay. So this is cool. The alternate arts that are different, their alternate costumes have their own cards for those. So like this whole stack is alternate art costumes for these guys, and it has you know, it still tells you their information on the back of them. So like the back of this card still tells you all of its stuff, which is cool. So that's all on there. And then looks like they give you first. This must be some of the not really sure. It's kind of weird. They have weird names on here. Oh, these are probably the fixed cards, the updated cards for War of Indines. Sorry, they went through and they fixed a bunch of the cards, I guess, based on, you know, their updated rules for Devastation. And so I think that's what this is a lot of these are the updated cards. So I'll have to go through War once I get it open, and I'll take all those out. And then looks like they gave you updated things. Then they have the the cards for Borneo and Juto. Those are the two Kickstarter mascot characters. So here's Juto. He's the bear, the panda, and then you've got Borneo, and he is a purple penguin of some sort, I believe. So those are all part of extended, which means, you know, you're getting a pretty good value out of your extended purchase if it's a side purchase thing that you can get. So I guess real quick, so I don't have to, since I'm not going to do another video on just this pack, I'm opening this pack that has the Kickstarter rewards for backing the Kickstarter that were Kickstarter. I believe these, I don't know if these were, I don't want to say these were Kickstarter exclusive, but I'm pretty sure they were Kickstarter exclusive. They're supposed to be the kind of stuff that you got for backing the Kickstarter and getting all those bonus, you know, materials. So yeah, okay. So like the first thing I see in here, you've got the cards for playing against Ramos. He's a character from the Malifaux world, and they gave him his own boss. He was like a stretch reward kind of thing, but he's got his own boss cards in here. Then you have the bridge, which I'm honestly don't know anything about. I couldn't find anything on them when they was back in the Kickstarter, but they have their team cards in here, and here's just their kind of team art card, but they look like they play a bunch of strikers, so they kind of have each of their members, their party comes shooting in and doing stuff. And then you have the Mark PTO robot. He was another one of the Kickstarter things for backing, and he looks like he's just a straight fighter. It looks like he does all of his stuff himself instead of it being yeah. And then you have Iris. She was a backer bonus, and she does her stuff herself as well. And then the one one of the ones that really interested me and got me into the Kickstarter for this was the playing as the Freedom 5. So you have Legacy and the Freedom 5. And these are not for Sentinels of the Multiverse. This is their actual team for the game. So you play as Legacy, and then you add you combo his abilities up with members from the Freedom 5. So you have Sub-Zero, you have Tachyon, you have Bunker, and then you have the Wraith. And so, basically, they work a lot like the Strikers extension to this. So they're going to add on to his abilities and do things, I'm sure, is what they do. If I'm reading how that works correctly. So that's really cool. That's been all the stuff that was an extended edition. I know this is another long video. Thank you guys. Thank you for, you know, sticking in there with me on it. I'm really, honestly, really bad at making short videos, and I apologize for that. I know it sucks watching like a 9-minute video where I don't do anything, especially since I'm sure I'm not talking about stuff or showing stuff people want to see. But if there's something you want to see specifically, please do, you know, subscribe, send us a message on email. I check it every once in a while. I check the Facebook more often though, honestly. You can like us on Facebook. Yeah, just let us know in the comments, and we'll see what's going on. But I'll try and do kind of like a everything laid out video. Maybe, I'm not promising. I might do one of those once I get it all kind of figured out and sorted out and everything. So until then, I will talk to you later. See ya.